نزلنا كيلومترات. السلام عليكم، ويلكم باك بمقطع جديد ولعبة جديدة. واليوم عندنا اللعبة التي جلطت الملايين، أدت انتحار العديد من اليوتيوبرز. اوكي بلا تكيس، عندنا لعبة getting over it. لعبة جلطت الكل، ما ادري ليش بيكون تاني مع انه هاي the first time to play، بس new game. anyway الجميع فات انجلط مات، اوكي نجرب حظنا. ما تدري طبعا الكل يعرف انه انا انام لي ذهبية يعني، استطيع اعدي اي سالفة بسهولة. خليكم شوفوا الحركة الحلاك اذا في حد سواها قبل. شفتم يعني انا عندي احيانا حركات ومهارات ما حد عنده اياها. look at this baldy man. What?
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Shit! عن ايش كان يتكلم هذا الصوت الغريب؟ برو هذا الشيت مهتم بأي شيء جالس أقوله عن كازينو أو البداية من الأول أو شيء. نو برو أنا مش حبدأ من الأول، أنا كان هذا كله جزء مخططي برو. شوفكم برو I can.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
تحت يمين يسار و بونج.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Holy moly. Holy cuss. Holy creep. نزلنا كيلومترات.
That's a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
Hey, stop there. Stop right there. What up? يارا. Stop رشنا. holy fuck. لا ما كان.
Sorry about that.
اوكي بدي اراجع نفسي، يعني كيف وصلت اول مرة لفوق البيت الاخضر يعني. صحيح، انا في بداية المقطع قلت لكم عن حركتي الاسطورية هذه، قفزة. كان لازم استخدم القفزة هناك.
Oh, it
اقفز
happened
استقامة.
again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
هم النبي. 1 2 ورا. 1 2 ورا. مع اني ما حرك.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
تفعيل وضع الناسك. والعصية المطرقة. بسم بالله يا رجال. Holy man. Holy no. بس العملية sunlight yellow وبعد رعيف كذا. هولي مش ذاف.
Never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't.
قطعنا شوط. Down, don't bring me down. Down, don't bring me down.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
وبه نستعين. لا بابا.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
هامون. ما كانت اني ابدا اني اوصل لهناك. اوكي اتوقع هاي انه الستيج الثاني بالنسبه لهذاك يعني، فصار سقطاتنا اقل بكثير يعني، بس دائما في مرحله ترجع فيها للبدايه. ما مستحيل تخرج
You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
motherfucker. حياتي ما عديت هذا المكان تقول لي you know it's possible you did this part before. يعني قصدهم كذا، يعني هاي هي الطريقة الصحيحة فيقولوا لي you did this part before. قد storm free. لا.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity. The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
الحياة سريعة. مثلا
I
هون
feel
ألبس.
within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
شوف هذا مثلا أطلع عليه أجي أثبت الطرف بشكل مثالي وأطلع النوم. كل أطلع عليها دوران احتراف كمان، دوران الكرات المعدنية سبيد بول ران. في المكان الأول أصير أدور مثل أكت فور. حي الله. خلال كل اللعبة ما بي حركة عشوائية غير حركة المجداف. قامت بالنسبة لي ما له علاقة يعني.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
خلاص.
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
باك بيبي نفس المكان. لا ولا ضمن الخطة. كان هذا الجزء من الخطة فيه. لحقوه ولا لا 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 لا. ايوش فخامة فخامة. لا
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make